Well, if you were a 90s kid, then you know who joins me in the Daytime Buffalo studio. Welcome, television legend Marc Summers. Thanks for coming in. Hi, Marc.
Chelsea, I've been watching you since I've been here the last 2 weeks. You're so darn good at this.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to start first off. You've had an amazing career as the host of Nickelodeon's Double Dare and Food Network's Unwrapped, as the producer of Dinner Impossible and Restaurant Impossible.
Right.
And now you're taking a victory lap in your new stage show, The Life and Slime of Marc Summers. So tell us all about the show.
I always wanted to be on Broadway. In 1964, I went to see Fiddler on the Roof, and I thought, how do you do that? How do you get on that stage and perform that? So it's been a goal my entire life. The biggest problem is I really couldn't sing and I couldn't act.
Oh, goodness. Well, you know the struggle then.
Yeah, I do. And so it was always in the back of my head. And I went through, if you come and see our show, we're at the Alleyway Theater through September 30th. And I take you through step by step of my life. And all you see is the success, but what it took to get there is quite difficult. And in the middle of all this, I got cancer. I was in a car accident where I broke every bone in my face. And I have obsessive compulsive disorder, which was odd because I was working on the messiest show on television. So we talk about all that. And it's 90 minutes of fun, entertainment, audience participation. We have great crowds, and we hope people come before we shut this thing down September 30th.
Okay, now I'm glad you talked about it, because you talked about your personal battle with obsessive compulsive disorder, and that's something that had to be pretty hard to open up about, especially, you know, you got to go on Oprah to talk about it.
Yeah, I came on, I was doing a talk show called Biggers and Summers on Lifetime Television, and was doing the research the night before. The topic was OCD, and I had to make a decision. Do I go on TV and lie and say I don't have this, or I do a confession? It's what I did. And the next thing I know, I'm in People magazine, I'm on Howard Stern, and I'm sitting next to Oprah discussing this whole situation, wrote a book about it. And here's the best part. I was able to get to a lot of people who didn't know what they had, as I didn't know what I had, and change people's lives. And that's probably been the most important thing I've done in my career.
Yeah, now we got to talk more about, like you said, how do you work on the messiest show, probably ever, and have OCD?
Well, the other goal I had was to host TV shows.
Okay.
And I was 34 years old and had thought at this point it just wasn't going to happen. I get this opportunity, 2,000 people auditioned, I get the job.
Wow.
So when you get to a place that you've always wanted, I was not going to let anything else get in my way.
Okay.
So, you know, I was able to make it happen. Yeah, I did tough it out big time.
And you're no stranger to facing things head on, famously having a bit of time with the late actor Burt Reynolds on late night television. You proved that you have to stand on your ground to make things happen, right?
Well, it's true. I waited my whole life to get on the Tonight Show, and Burt was not in a very good mood and decided to pick a fight with me. If you want to go to YouTube and Google Marc Summers, Burt Reynolds, you'll see the whole thing. People think that it is set up. It was not. It happened spontaneously. And it was bizarre television, to say the least.
Listen, good television is good television,
Oh, yeah.
whether it's meant to be or not.
100%.
Now, back to your show. Let's talk about the production, because it's incredibly visual, right? Even recreating a Double Dare set.
We do, and we bring people up from the audience, and we play the game, and we do some physical challenges. But in the meantime, we tell the story. And there's a lot of laughs. And my goal initially when I did this as a not-so-good actor, when I started doing this 7 years ago, I said if I could make one person cry, I would be feeling like I did my job. Well, a lot of nights, we got a lot of people in the audience crying because it's very emotional and very sentimental in so many different ways. And I think people don't quite expect the show that they end up seeing.
You have to be pretty vulnerable to put your life on display like that.
At 72, you just don't care.
Okay.
You just put it all out there. Yeah. What do I have to lose at this point?
Okay,
You know?
I appreciate that. Now, what's your favorite part of the show?
Of the show we're doing now?
Yeah.
Wow. I just think it's getting the word out, and afterwards I kind of do a meet and greet with people and pictures and autographs, and people have stories that relate to what it is that I went through, and to have those conversations is very meaningful to me.
I think it's important that you're open about, there was a certain goal that you had, right? Be the late night host, the Tonight Show, but that didn't happen, but you still went on your journey. You still made your name, you still made your legacy, and that's important, because the reality is not everyone. Some of these spots, there's only one person.
Well, that's it.
And they're there for a lot of years, right?
Well, people always say you got to have a plan B. I'm at plan R at this point, but, you know, I just didn't stop. I kept moving forward.
I'm at plan Y.
You're at wide, you're too young.
Okay, so the big question is, what's next for you?
You know what? I don't know. We're shooting this. If you want to come this weekend, we're recording it for potential, use on television at some lovely streaming channel.
I love
And other than that, I don't have a lot of goals. I have a couple of grandkids. Just found out I'm having a third one.
Oh,
Me and my wife like
congratulations.
traveling. The next trip is Alaska. We just got back from Morocco and England. We saw Elton John's last concert.
Oh my
So
goodness.
at this point in my life, I'm just out to have fun, quite honestly.
You're just living life.
I am.
Okay, I love it. Well, congratulations
Thank
to
you, my
you.
dear.
Great show. And viewers, if you would like to see the life and slimes of Marc Summers, it's running through September 30th. For tickets and more information, just head over to their website at alleyway.com.